This is Blackgirlthought TV, honey.
This is just a spar in the moment record, and I'm just about to be real rap raw because I'm getting mad. This is for my girls. Fellas, this ain't for you. Okay? I'm gonna put on my face mask and we gonna get into it. This is facials and foolishness. I'm mad and I'm usually sweet and cute and you know, I be talking sweet to y'all and I be kind and I be nice. Here is the thing. A lot of women are allowing foolishness all because y'all getting D. So if you don't know what I mean, you know, you ever heard one of your friends say something like, girl, the D is just so good. Like, you know, I put up with him only coming to see me at 3 a.m. because the D just so good. I put up with him, you know, not texting me back because the D is just so good. I put up with abuse because the D is just so good. Okay. Y'all pissing me off, okay? And if you've been watching, I'm really nice and chill and lovely and bubbly, but I'm getting mad. So I'm gonna help you, okay? And this is just a quick crash course because I am gonna do a whole series on these topics. But the way in which y'all got me pissed off, okay? This is why I support all the way sex positivity, because we got girls out here growing up, and as a 23-year-old, I can't allow this foolishness to take place without saying something. I'm gonna use my voice and I'm gonna say something. And I'm saying something right now, but I'm getting mad. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you about 2 things that'll help you stop being so heartbroken, right? And y'all know that this ain't my usual tone. I'm usually real nice and considerate, and I understand that we got issues, that the world has made us feel ugly, and like, you know, like niggas struggling with insecurities and low self-esteem, and I get that completely. I do. Trust me, I do. But this is a tough love session. This ain't, I'm not being soft, I'm getting mad, okay. That's nice. Y'all gonna learn how to masturbate. I said it. Y'all gonna learn how to masturbate. And I'm gonna tell you exactly why. Y'all gonna learn how to masturbate. So y'all stop putting up with men that contribute nothing to your life at all, other than some D. All this man brings to the table is a phallus. Need I say it? The fuck? Okay. So y'all gonna learn how to masturbate, right? Because let me break it down. And this is a quick crash course. Usually what takes place, and this is probably, you know, if I'm talking to you, you can message me because I'm usually very sweet and kind. I am very sweet and kind, but I'm sick of playing with y'all. That's nice. I grew up on tough love, and that's nice. That's why I'm a motherfucking force to be reckoned with, because I ain't got time to play with y'all. Okay? So, let me break it down. This is why feminism exists. I'm not even gonna go wipe this off because that's nice. This is why feminism exists. Because we have taught women to shame their bodies. A part of that shame is masturbation is something we don't do. Oh no, we don't masturbate. Oh my God, no. No, it's masturbation, pornography, sex. It's only to make babies. It's not to enjoy. Oh my God. Taught women to shame their bodies. And that's where this concept of virginity comes in. You so special because you never had sex. That's nice. The feek. I wish I was having orgasms way before I was, because orgasms are amazing. That's nice. Anyway, so teach women to shame themselves. So it's like, yo, yeah, no, like no masturbation, no, like sex, no, don't talk about sex, no sex. So you get with a nigga, and he enters your little cootie, and by the time it stops hurting, you know, after a few times, it's like, oh my God, it's the most amazing thing I've ever felt in my whole life. Oh my goodness, I love him. And 9 times out of 10, he probably ain't texting you back. He's probably low-key abusive. He makes you feel insecure. He literally mistreats you in almost every sense of the word, but he gives you just enough to keep you kind of coming back, right? And why? Because you never felt these feelings before, right? So the shame leads to a lot of women depending on men for their sexual exploration. Okay, so if you're here and this is you, that's nice. You're gonna learn how to masturbate, because you're gonna learn that I can guarantee you that you can give yourself, I was gonna say much better orgasms, but I'm certain that you probably didn't achieve an orgasm. I was having sex for about, let's say like 6 years before I actually had a full-blown, like, gushing, like, I'm about to cry. Yeah. Because you're gonna learn your body. You're gonna learn that there's no shame in wanting to touch your body, to give yourself pleasure. There's no shame in that. And you can bring that to yourself. Getting in a relationship, yes, sex is cool, but I promise you, sex is isolated for me when I get into a relationship, because I have learned, and this is the second thing, to separate sex and intimacy. The men that I really just kind of have sex with, the men I think, if you look hella good, we can have sex, cool beans, they're very different than the men that I actually have relationships with. They are very different than the men that I actually am like, hold on babe, we can get serious. They're very different. The man that I'm cool with just having sex with, after we do it, you gotta get out of my bed, sir. You can't sleep in my bed. I had sex with some man the other night, and when I tell you that this nigga fell asleep, and I couldn't sleep because he was in my bed, I couldn't. I was just looking at him like, you're a little too comfortable to be in my space. Because when you learn to love yourself, I promise you, you value your space. You value your energy. I had my candles lit, and he was in here messing with my feng shui, and I'm like, yeah, it was cool. I didn't have an orgasm because, like, boy, it was cool. Like, yeah, I love D, but you gotta go. You gotta go. There's no shame in that, because I know the separation. I literally have compartmentalized it in my mind. There is a difference between sex and intimacy. And literally, I'm gonna do a series on this idea of cheating, because we act like wanting sex is the worst thing ever. It is not. And oftentimes, I'm not willing to jeopardize everything that me and someone has built because they desire sex with someone else. It literally is human nature. They're like, hunter-gatherers, oh my God. There is a history, and this is a very small part of a history, but there was a time in which a woman, when she wanted a baby, she would have sex with every man that had the qualities and characteristics that she wanted in her baby. She wanted her baby to be tall, she had sex with some tall nigga on Monday. She wanted her baby to be funny, she had sex with some funny nigga on Tuesday. She wanted her baby to be intellectual, yup, she had sex with some academic nigga on Wednesday, yup. There was no shame. That's nice. And she even made noises to let the other people know that she was getting it in, Defeat. It's mating season. This idea of shame is pissing me off because it's leading to so much heartbreak. It's leading to, oh my God, it's upsetting me. Okay, so back to the masturbation. You are gonna learn how to masturbate. Because we still got women out here thinking, not every woman can have a G-spot orgasm. I'm certain that most women have G-spots, and if you got a G-spot, the little squish, 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 it could squirt, 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 and it's the most glorious, most amazing thing you've ever felt, where I can make myself cry. You think that we need niggas? I'm getting mad, okay? And I'm not gonna usually be this angry, y'all. This is just really coming from my soul. I don't need no nigga just for sex. And when you learn that you don't need a man just for sex, I promise you, you're gonna start looking for actual qualities that mean something. I don't need you for sex, so what else can you contribute to my life, sir? Y'all out here having sex with these men, and niggas ain't texting you back. Niggas don't respect you in any way. And don't get me wrong. I am okay. I am a feminist hoe. I am okay in every way with just getting it in. I love sex. There is no shame. I love sex. There is no shame. There is no shame. But the men I have sex with, you best believe you're gonna respect me. I promise you, I'm sorry. If we are even just F buddies or whatever you wanna call it, like, I'm too busy now, but when I do get it in, if we are just ex buddies, you're gonna be a decent human being. We gonna be cool. Like, yeah, you know, like, before you have sex, like, there are times where, like, that's nice, I don't want to hear nothing you gotta say, sir, just, that's nice, from the door, it's going down. But then there are times, like, yeah, you know, we talk a little bit, you know, you cool, like, that's nice. Because, like, I'm sorry, you need to at least be a decent human being if I'm gonna be giving you my cat. Like, and it's the same thing for men. You've given up your penis. Like, I hate that we teach men not to value their bodies in the same way we teach women. Like, so you saying that my body's more valuable than his body? I'm sorry, I have an issue with that. And I know I'm talking in like binary terms, men, women. I support, I support the queer. This makes it easier for me because this is my experience. I'm speaking my truth. So, literally, I'm like, if we're gonna have sex, you're gonna be a decent human being. You guys are giving your whole souls and your whole, like, investing in men that don't text you back, investing in men that if you ask them to do something, it's like, oh my God. I'm sorry, if you play a video game for 13 hours, why are you here? You are a zombie. You are taking up space in my space when that's nice, you ain't contributed nothing. I could put a stuffed animal in your place and it'll be like you ain't here because when I say something, you don't respond. Why? I need us to love ourselves better. It's pissing me off. I need us to love ourselves better. And I promise you, if you have never had anybody talk to you like this, it's gonna save your freaking life because it's not okay. Stop letting people just take up space. You know you're better than that. You know you're good. You know you deserve better. You know you are good enough for better. But the fear is you think it won't come because you haven't gotten to a place of self-love and self-acceptance to be like, that's nice, but I can hold out. And you know why? Because you think, oh no, if I hold out, I won't get D. That's nice. Let me save your life right quick. I got a glass dildo collection out of the motherfucking world. I want little ridges today. Ooh, yeah, little ridge. That's nice. I want little swirly swirl. I want a swirly swirls today. I get little swirly swirl. Yep, that's nice. I want to be cute with the little hearts. Hey, little hearts. Ooh, oh my God, yeah. I feel cute. Love. Yeah, G-spot. Cool. Well, I want a little anal action. Little anal plug. Girl, ooh, the first time I had a clit orgasm, the anal plug inside of me, I screamed. Little anal plug, if you want to try anal, this kind of big, go smaller. If you want to try anal, try it on yourself first. Like, you don't gotta wait around for no man to teach you experiences. That's nice. You ain't gotta wait around for nobody to learn what is going on inside of your body. Like, no. So, we're gonna learn how to masturbate. Because the women who literally masturbate often know that most men don't know what the fuck they doing. That's nice. Nigga. You're not rubbing my clit. You rubbing my mound, dog. That's where my pubic hair grows. You think that's my clit? You ever have somebody rub your clit? Like, they think they rubbing your clit? You ever have somebody literally rub your mound like hella hard and they really think they rubbing your clit? Like, you must not know what a clit feel like because I promise you that smooth surface that is my mound, that's this. My clit is a little something like that. But you rubbing this. Tell me how this feel like a clit. I don't feel like it. I don't care. I'm not here to play with y'all. You watch my other videos, which you should go do. Watch my other videos. I'm nice and I'm gentle and loving. But no, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Like we literally are teaching women to literally be involved with niggas that don't care about them. I'm sorry, did he ask you how you get home? No. I'm sorry, did he send a car to pick you up? I'm sorry, Uber is available. The last man that I had a nice little booty call with, he sent a Mercedes-Benz Uber to pick me up. He monitored the Uber and he was like, he going the wrong way. He monitored it to make sure I was safe. We did our little thing. He had to go back to work, so he sent me about my merry old way, and I was like, thank you very kindly, sir. And he said, thank you very kindly, ma'am. And I was like, okay, you're welcome. And I left. And he put me in another beautiful Mercedes with white interior, and it was amazing. And I went back home, merry old England. And he knew I got home safe, and he was like, all right, cool beans, you home safe. My job here is done. Y'all bang with niggas that don't care if you got home safe. All for some D. All for what? For what? For some D? For some D, let me break it down. Does this sound familiar to you? Yeah, y'all start having sex and y'all don't kiss for very long because niggas don't know what foreplay is, because erotic intelligence is not a thing that we teach people. If you don't know what erotic intelligence is, I will do a whole series on it. We don't teach people, you know, how to kiss and how to like actually have foreplay. You know, we think, yo, she just didn't get wet. Like, oh my gosh, she didn't get wet. No, nigga, you just don't know how to arouse me. So this sound familiar, right? Y'all kiss, you know, for like 2 minutes and then he start touching you down there because he like, all right, she ready? She wet? She ready? Okay, sure, sir. Yep, And most likely this is someone that you're just so superly obsessed with because, oh my God, we had sex. He showed me what sex was. Then yeah, you're most likely aroused. That's nice. But as you get older and start having more sex, I'm sorry, your vagina don't get wet for anybody. My vagina be like, no thank you, sir. Defeat. If you on some BS, I'm sorry. My vagina be like, if you don't know anything about foreplay, if you ain't got no erotic intelligence, if you don't know how to flirt with me, if you don't know how to F my mind first, my vagina is like. But if you actually are a mature adult who knows what you're doing, who knows that sex is way more than just you penetrating me, then my vagina, that's nice. Motherfucking waterfall, Niagara Falls had it, is lit. That's nice. Because my body literally knows, my body responds to what's appropriate and what's not. That's where lube comes in, because I want your D, but you stupid, so, but you look good, so, hey, come on, let's go. Let's get it over with. Where the lube? That's nice, Defeat. Let me get back to it. Sounds familiar. Does this sound familiar? Yep. A little, you know, kiss you down there and, you know, y'all kiss a little bit and he put his hand down there and it's like, oh, she ready, okay. And most likely, you got men who are like, nah, I don't eat women out. I'm sorry, it's against the law. I'm sorry, it's against the law to sleep with children. And it's funny, like, I can be objective about this because I literally, like, I hear the stories because I have no interest in men like this. I promise you, I can spot a man like this from 400 miles away. Don't even look my way. Don't embarrass yourself. Don't do it. Literally, so that's how I can be objective, because I'm just like, ew. They have a look, and we love the look. Ew. Ew. So, and if he does go down on you, he just does that little thing, you know, when like they don't feel like nothing. He literally does not know how to eat a vagina. Have been watching pornography since he was probably about 13 and masturbating since 13, but you don't know how to perform oral sex on a woman. Please explain this to me. And that goes back to literally you're watching porn for your own pleasure because you don't necessarily care about a woman's orgasms or learning her body or learning what her. I'm sorry. Ask him if he knows what a labia is. Ask him if he knows where your urine comes from. Because most people think that your urine comes from your clit. I'm sorry, it comes from your urethra. Please ask him. Ask him. Does squirt and pee come from the same place? It does, but sure. Go ahead, ask him if he knows what the urethra is. Yep, Skene's gland, you know what that is? Probably not. Niggas don't care. Stop getting involved with people who don't care. Like, sex is something literally to be explored, to be enjoyed. It's amazing. And young girls are sitting out here with men who are trash. Like, and I am not that feminist that's like, yo, I hate all men. Like, cause I have had some amazing experiences with men, and the men that I am attracted to. Yes, God, but I'm not here for the BS. Cause you know why? These men benefit from these systems that are in place. They benefit from the sexism. So you have women who are married to men who I'm sorry, they can ask their husband to do one thing, and he like, oh my God, like, oh, I want to do it. I'm sorry, you're taking up space here, sir. This idea also, like, this leads into the idea of nagging. We have women. This leads to the idea of nagging. We have women who feel bad if somebody says stop nagging, just shut them up. You know what the word nagging is used for? It's used to make women feel bad for asking you for basic things. Hey, can you put the toilet seat down? God, you always nagging. No, nigga, I'm gonna fall on the toilet seat. Put it down. That's nice. Like, my ex, I promise you, my ex-boyfriend said I'm nagging, and I was like, you could go if you like. You can use the bathroom, not here. Defeat. Why are you taking up space if you can't do a small task? We act like these things are okay, and it pisses me off. It pisses me off, and I'm so grateful for the men that are feminists out there because they understand how they benefit from the system and they want to be better because it's not okay. But the men who are irresponsible, the ones who don't want to think about this type of stuff, the ones who are like, yo, she an angry feminist, that's nice. I don't care, sir. I don't. Benefit from the system. So you literally are out here giving women just enough to keep them on the loop when you're sitting around and you don't do anything. That's nice. When you text, okay, you know that there are memes. I love the fact that we're living in a generation where there are memes, right? So I see memes, and I'm actually gonna do a series where I literally break down memes, because like they can tell you a lot about the culture and what's taking place. There are memes where literally it talks about how you could send a nigga a whole paragraph, literally a thesis statement, a conclusion, a bibliography, references, footnotes, and he respond like, haha, what? Y'all think that's cute? Y'all think that's okay? You know what that means? You know what that means? It means he's emotionally unavailable to you. You want to be with somebody who's emotionally unavailable? You think that's okay? You think that's okay? Literally. If you have to text this person, like, oh my God, like, why can't you just talk to me? You shouldn't have to force a grown adult person to communicate. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not forcing an adult to communicate, and this is literally not even for my life. This is what like I've seen, and I have grown, and thank the Lord, things get better once you start to love yourself, because you attract the right people once you start to love yourself. But for those who are struggling in this space, I am here to fucking help you, because it's not okay. I refuse to let us be married. Let us be a generation who are married to men who are like, oh my God, like, why are you so naggy? Like, oh my God, like, why are you sending me these long messages? Like, you know, I don't feel like talking about it. Okay, why are you here, sir? Why? Why are you here? That's nice. I don't have time for that. I'm sorry, I want to address the issues head on. Yup, hello. So what happened? What was said? We got to talk about it, because I'm not going to sleep well until we do. Yup. You need to get with somebody who wants to work this out with you. And we're sitting here settling. Why? Because it's D? Because it's good D? Let me ask you. Have you ever given yourself a G-spot orgasm? Have you ever given yourself a cervical orgasm? You want to know what's dope about the cervix? The cervix is far, far back, right? For some women, it's far, far back. For others, it's not. The cervix is literally when they hit, like, they go deep. What they hit up against is like, that's your cervix, right? Your cervix, have you ever heard of reflexology? There are places in your foot that can literally do something to your liver. I don't understand it, but I'm like, that's nice. Yup. Your cervix is literally connected to your heart. So you think you feel love. You don't feel love. You feel an orgasm. You feel pleasure. I've given myself my own cervical orgasms. And when I tell you I was on cloud 9, in love with myself, I sure was. Yes, girl. I've given myself so many G-spot orgasms I had to go to sleep. A towel does not suffice for me when I masturbate. I need a whole sheet crumpled up because it's gonna seep through. And I ain't got time to be changing my sheets all the time. You know, literally. That type of pleasure. So any man that comes into my life, you think you're just gonna come slide in my DM like, yeah, yo, what's up? Like, I got some D. Yeah, I'm sorry, sir. I have glass dildos that could do more for me than you ever could. That's nice. I need us to stop settling. I need us to stop settling. I need us to stop settling because I refuse to let us be a generation that are married to these types of people. I need us to stop. And if you are a man and this is you, I need you to grow and to be better because it's not okay. You are benefiting from a sexist system that is not okay, right? It's not okay. I need us to stop being ashamed because if you're ashamed of your body, if you're ashamed of sex, you're gonna teach your children to be ashamed of sex. I don't want kids. So I can be objective to all this foolishness because I'm low-key not a part of it. Like, that's nice. I'm like the mom. That's nice. Literally, you're gonna teach your kids to be ashamed of sex. How many of you literally, your mom told you to literally just look at your vagina? Just, you know, take a mirror and look at it. I do that often and it's beautiful. I love it. Yes, I know what's in there. I know when I'm hitting certain spots. I know when I hit my cervix. That's nice. I know when my G-spot's not feeling it, when I'm not aroused enough, my G-spot is aroused enough because literally the sensation's different. Do you know these things about your vagina? You should. It's your vagina. It's a problem.
Thank you guys for tuning into my channel. Don't forget to click that nice little subscribe button, comment and like if you feel so inclined, and follow me on Instagram at AnnieKens. I'll see you guys in the next one.